Welcome guys to the first episode of my team. Well, actually this is going to be the pre-season building of everything before we start racing. So today the 2 p.m. video that's going up, 2 p.m. GMT, the one you're watching right now obviously, is going to be this one, the my team setup, and then we're going to jump into the real race in a couple hours when I upload at 7 p.m. GMT. So make sure you're subscribed using the red button down below and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as that episode goes up. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to start a new career. Hope you guys enjoyed the driver career mode video I did yesterday. Make sure you check that out. It was a bit late, mainly because EA screwed up their release on Steam, so sorry about that. Actually, why should I be sorry? It's EA's problem. But anyway, we're jumping into my team today. I'm excited to see what we have in store for us new in this game. Let's go newcomer, because oh wait, back. I'm a championship newcomer. Yeah, that is making, okay, you can see on the right side here, entry point chosen effects, starting resources. So we're going to be acclaim 1, $0 and 0 factory upgrades, 6 acclaim, $5 million and 1 factory upgrade, and then championship contender 16 acclaim, $10 million and 2 factory upgrades. But we need a challenge. I feel like my team has been a little too easy in the previous game, so let's see if this challenge is worthwhile. Let me see how we customize our season. Can I swap? I don't think we can swap tracks. Oh, that sucks, man. I wanted to, shift the calendar a little, switch around tracks, put Australia like later in the season and then earlier on in the season, maybe start in Australia in 1 year and then switch it around. But apparently that's not a thing yet or at all. Let's go full season, of course. Let me just go through my settings. I mean, you guys will probably know if this is your first video. Yeah, we do everything off. All assists are off except for the racing line around corners because I'm still a noob and don't know where my breaking points are. Resources are very important. Team acclaim rate for the player, I think, will go reduced for everything on the player, making it a little difficult. We're going to keep AI on default, see how that is. If it gets a little too easy, then maybe we will jump this up to increased, but yeah. Everything standard, fault types, mechanical failures will be, yeah, that's fine. High and standard. Makes things interesting, that's for sure. Weekend structure, we're going to do full practice, full qualifying, and a long race, which is 50%. Alright, so for this starter season, so for season 1, I'm going to use the following rules and flags. We're going to be strict corner cutting, of obviously, parfum rules on. Pit stop experience is going to be immersive, meaning that I will have to press the button in order to make the pit stop, and that determines how long it'll be. Is it a slow pit stop? Is it a good pit stop? Etc. Safety car experience, I'm going to do broadcast. I'm not going to drive it as much because I don't see a point in it, so we're going to try the new broadcast mode. Formation lap is on and we're going to drive it ourselves and try to park the car into the slot. So that's how it's going to be for this season. Of course, with the weather as well, just like my driver career mode, we're going to do approximate so that we have some surprises in the race weekend. And with that, I think we should be good, and let's confirm settings and head on in. Ooh, use my team icons, or should I skip? I mean, I'll just use icons, why not? And let's start the career with selected options. Let's go. Okay, well, I think I have a profile, don't I? Ah, gotta build it again. Generic Asian face, the only one in the game. Where's your diversity? F1. Seriously, man, put some more Asian faces in. Alright, so you guys can see I did a couple adjustments to our avatar and the team colors. You guys can kind of guess what we're going for.
What name would you like to give the team?
So we're gonna start building Suh Elite Racing again. Suh Elite Racing is back in action.
Now, some kind of income stream is critical, so we need to sign a primary sponsor.
So primary sponsor is going to be very important. Let's see, we need to get 15 Constructors Championship points in a season. Achieve 2 points finishes during the season. That's 4.5 mil. We do get a lot of gold bonus, but weekly income is a little low. Well, I mean, I feel like we can get some points here. I think as a back marker we can still like claw some points. I feel like we can go for the 4.6 mil. But let me just go for Echo for now. See how the
Our car won't be
money
going
works.
anywhere.
We got Renault, which has the worst engine right now in the list. Ferrari with the best engine, 4 mil. I feel like Ferrari's a little too expensive right now. If we had a lot of cash, I think we could be free to choose. Let's see. I'd say the Mercedes engine is best for buck, like bang for buck is the best, I'd say. So let's jump into finding our second driver. We've got Dan Ticktum, 82 focus, 66 rating. Richard Verschoor, 65 rating with 79 focus. Armstrong, who is our teammate in the driver career mode series in F2, 65 rating with 85 focus. That seems like good bang for buck kind of guy. Bent Viscal, 63 rating with 83 focus. Lundgaard, 62 and 84. Beckman with 61 and 80, and Deleda with 54 rating and 83 focus. I feel like, how much money do we have available? I don't know.
Looks
Let me
like we
see.
can afford this power unit supplier and team.
Okay.
Go ahead and confirm if you're happy.
I feel like Dan Tickton could be a good shout, you know? Okay, there we go. Can we... Yeah, I think we'll go for this. I think Echo would be a reasonable finishing position. 2 points finishes in the season seems good. And let's just sign.
Let's create
Confirm it.
delivery. We'll be running this.
Hello folks, and welcome to this, a very special edition of Paddock Pass. We're here at the headquarters of Formula One's newest team for an exclusive first look at what they will be bringing to the sport. It's always an exciting moment to welcome a new team onto the grid. However, what makes this occasion a little more special is how strikingly different the cars are this year. Yep, the long-awaited new regulations are finally here, and with them, the start of the next era of Formula One. The 2022 season ushers in a change of direction to the regulations aimed at promoting closer racing, with new aero additions in the form of swooping front and rear wings, along with the new eye-catching 18-inch low-profile tyres that will push tyre technology to the limit. So then, the question remains as to whether this team can grasp the opportunity before them with both hands and lead the charge against the rest of the paddock. We'll find out soon enough, as the new season is just about to begin. But first, let's see the unveiling of the team's car and meet the owner of the brand new Formula One team. Well, first of all, thanks so much for inviting us here today. It's been wonderful to see behind the scenes.
My hairline is going through the cap. Where my hair is.
So let's jump straight in.
Okay, so this is going to be very important.
It's been a long time since we last saw a team owner take their own car onto the track, and the sport's changed enormously in the intervening years. How are you going to handle the responsibilities of both managing and driving for a Formula One team?
Let's see. I would say this isn't just about me, it's about my team, and I'm behind them 100%. Together, we're unstoppable.
Let's talk about your teammate. Now, it's clear they're excited to have signed with you, but tell me, what is it that you think they bring to the team?
Okay, so I think we've seen them, what they can do on paper, and see a lot of potential in them. That seems like a good answer.
So you've obviously been putting a lot of work into the car. I know it's early days, but how do you expect it to feel out there?
So this is going to be important because this is going to impact our chassis or aerodynamics, power unit, or whatever. So I would say responsive, going through corners, that seems like aerodynamics. Traction around corners also seems like aerodynamics. Okay, let's go for chassis upgrades, because chassis is great.
Most of the other teams can boast years of experience in Formula One. Where do you see the opportunities to make those vital performance gains you need to put you within reach of the other cars?
So this is also important because this will give us a boost, early door boost. Fuel loads are the key to reducing the weight of the car. Efficiency we've got out in the power unit will keep the weight down. Reducing drag. I mean, drag reduction is a very important one at the early stages of the game, so let's go with drag
Ultimately,
reduction.
your success this season is going to come down to whether you can take positions from the other drivers. What is it about your car that's going to give you that edge in those battles?
We don't want the car to feel like a tank or like a heavy lorry, so weight is very important to deal with. Speed in the straights is also important. So yeah, let's just go with a lighter car, because power unit upgrades are quite easy to
With so many
get.
specialist departments working together here at your headquarters, and with such an important deadline coming up, who's getting that coveted Teacher's Gold Star? Which group do you feel the most proud of right now?
Since we've been blowing some air into the aerodynamics and chassis departments, I think we go for the power unit. Durability is not too important early stages, but power unit, all the rest are very important. So we want to share the love a little.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
There we go.
Been wonderful to get an insight from you, and of course to see around the headquarters. Thank you for today. Really appreciate it, and thank you all
What is
at
my
home
avatar
for
doing?
watching as well. We'll see you very soon.
Anyway, yeah, I went for a generic livery because editing or modding the game isn't really available yet. Balancing act, your team balance will inform you of your team's financial situation. Your sponsors will give you cash, etc. I know. Resource management, resource points and R&D, I know. Acclaim, I know as well. And here we are, officially in the HQ of the team. All right, so we're into HQ. Let's take a look at our activities. We got facilities, powertrain already spec 1 because of the answers we gave in the interview. Aerodynamics, chassis, durability, and powertrain are all here, of course. We are back at the grid, but ahead of McLaren, Aston Martin, and Williams. Surprising to see us so high up the grid. Engine is looking good for now. Tire allocation. Yeah, I know about that, man. Can you stop giving me all these like different tips, man? I already know about it. Anyway, so we don't have any secondary sponsor yet, so that sucks. We gotta try and get to 5 acclaim as soon as we can. Standings wise, I'm sure you guys know it's the same drivers as the current season, just that Suh Elite Racing is part of the paddock right now. So here we go. This is how it looks right now. Interesting. So Michael Schumacher, Senna, and Prost have always been in the game, so that's good to see. Verstappen, Vettel, Bottas, Jacques Villeneuve is in here. Jacques Villeneuve, or however you say his name. I'm sorry, I don't speak French. He's there. Jenson Button, he was in the previous game, was he? Or he might be new. I don't think I've seen Jenson Button in the previous game. Felipe Massa, we've seen. Coulthard, we've seen. Nico Hülkenberg is a... Hey, what? He's a legend? Really? An icon? He's 3rd driver. He should be a playable character, not a legend. Alright, Mark Webber's in here. Good to see. Anyone else? Nah. Okay, that's it. Cool. So there's quite a few drivers that we can sign here from the legend list. We know for certain we're going to sign Hülkenberg at some point in the series. Let me know who you think is worth our money here. But yeah, otherwise everything is just as normal. And here we go. Let's go into the activities. We want to do a preseason driver press tour, that's for sure. Driver training camp is always good to have just before the race weekend, so that's 6 days, right? So right there, we'll fit that in, and otherwise we don't have time for anything else. Let me see. That's a bit of a claim and cash, but is there anything else? That's cash. I think we don't want any negative effects on any other department, so we'll do that. Pierre is the new secretary / team member we have. Should I invest a little in our team here? I say quality control. Let's do build time in aerodynamics. Invest a little money here because we can always get more money as we go. Which department do we want to hit first? We got 1,000 in the bank right now. If we can get a 500 and a 500, that'll be good. Oh, there's a 500 in the engine power. Engine power is definitely worth it. So let's get that before Bahrain. Gearbox durability, not really important at this time. Yeah, there's nothing else really. So I guess we gotta save up on the other stuff. Do we want to invest here? Not yet. I don't think so. So we got the aerodynamics build time in, so that's good. Let me just see real quick. We got 620 in the bank, so good enough for another upgrade here. Everything's a pretty minor, hence why it's so cheap. This is a major, I guess. Yeah. Let's see. 600 for energy store cells, weight redistribution, weight reduction. I think weight reduction is important, so let's try to get that as soon as we can, which is before the Australian Grand Prix. So for Bahrain, we're pretty much set. Let me take a look at our R&D list here. Still ahead of McLaren. That's good to see. We're trying to get closer to Haas and AlphaTauri, so that is good to see. Beautiful news, guys. Wonderful news. We got a new upgrade in before Bahrain. It's the ignition systems. Great upgrade to have. Engine power boosted by a little bit, and we don't have any more resource points yet. And we've arrived at the Bahrain Grand Prix weekend, and this is where I'm going to end the episode. Just quickly taking a look. Yeah, it seems like we are just ahead of McLaren and behind AlphaTauri. Haas have done very well to get a little ahead on AlphaTauri, so we'll see how that plays as we race around Bahrain for the season opener. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned. In a couple hours, the race weekend itself will go up, so please be sure to be subscribed using the red button down below. Hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next, which is going to be the Bahrain opener in my team. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you in a couple hours. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the Bahrain Grand Prix opener.